Before you upload your next video, please hold up. You want to make sure that that content you want to go ahead and upload doesn't in any way violate the YouTube community guidelines. Today, let's talk about some silent mistakes a lot of YouTubers make, a lot of creators on this space make without them knowing. These creators even have as so much as 10,000 subscribers, 40,000 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers, and they're running probably faceless channels and other kind of content regarding this kind of issues I'm going to talk about, but they don't even know that they are violating. A lot of channels are being taken down, and YouTube is not finding it funny, guys. YouTube is not finding it funny. They are sticking to their rules, whether you like it or not. So no matter how you feel that you must have escaped it when you got 1,000 subscribers or when you got monetized already, or you're already making money from that channel, it doesn't stop the fact that YouTube can discover your channel and ban it if at all you fall into any of this category. Hi guys, it's your girl Gloria Pearl and you're welcome to my channel. If you are new on this channel, please do well to subscribe, and I also give it up to all my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for always sticking to me. I really appreciate. So without no further ado, let's go into the topic. So the number one here on our list here is erotic content or adult content. One of the ways to quickly kill your channel is by creating content that surrounds erotic content without giving a contextual definition. Now, what do I mean by this? If you must create content like this, it has to be in an educative manner, it has to be informative, it has to create awareness. That way, YouTube understand your intention behind creating such content. However, if you go ahead to create it in an entertaining manner, in a way that you want to entertain people, you stand a risk at losing your channel. So now what do you do? Even in the case of trying to entertain people, there are some certain words in this content base you must not call out. Now, if you're into things like marriage, lifestyle, things like relationship, and even faceless channels, things that has to make you actually call out some words that revolves around adult and erotic content, you must do well to basically not call out the word, rather instead of using this kind of word, you actually use this instead. Instead of using this kind of word, you use this instead. That way you don't stand a risk at losing your channel in any way at all. And even then, YouTube understand your intention behind that content. So in all of this, basically, in order for YouTube not to ban your channel while making content that's centralized around erotic content, you want to do well to do not call out the raw words. Please replace them with something very easy. Replace them with something similar to that raw word. So replace them with something that is indirect rather than directly calling out that word. That way you save your channel from any further harm or any further risk of getting banned. So when creating erotic content, you want to make sure that you frame them educationally. This video is for educational and awareness purpose. The goal is to promote healthy behavior and not explicit entertainment. This small disclaimer can actually save your channel. So let's be guided. Number two, we have community guidelines violation. Now, things like violence, rituals, blood, firearms, which is calling out all these sort of dangerous topics, is against YouTube community guideline violation and can trigger demonetization or even channel ban. Now, how do you play safe in things? Let them know that it is to create awareness. Let them know that it's for educative purpose and not for explicit entertainment. That way, you've done a disclaimer. You've taken your head off any future problem that can arose with anything regarding those kind of topics. You can also go ahead in your educational context. You can let them understand that you are doing it to discourage such behavior. You're talking about this topic in order for you to educate people that they should not engage in things like this. That way YouTube understand that the video is about the highlights and the dangers and why people should avoid such acts. Please, let's be guided. Now, instead of using words like this, if at all you want to do any kind of content that revolves around this topic, you want to do well to call out this kind of word rather than using this kind of word. Use this word rather than using this word. That way, YouTube understand that you are even playing caution. It's very, very important. Just paint your context to be well informative and understanding. Moving on, we have number three. We can't talk about mistakes without talking about reused content. Now, it may not basically has to do with you using another person's content, even your own content. For example, you made a content in channel A, you now create another channel channel B, you then take a content from channel A and go upload in channel B just because that content did very well in channel A and you go ahead to upload in channel B, you stand a risk of reused content issues. So it is not advisable, whether your content, whether another person's content, you to kick against it. Whether you even go to other platforms and go and take other content like TikTok, Facebook, IG, take them like that without twerking it, without doing a level of originality on it, you stand a risk of getting reused content strike. Now, how do you avoid issues that come with reused content? The first thing you want to do is to add your own voice over. You don't want to go ahead and just take a video, someone else's content, and just dub it in like that. Add your voice over, put in your face, talk about it, emphasize more on that kind of content. Don't just copy and paste. No, but just put it in a way that, oh, maybe you are trying to send more information, maybe you are trying to give a more detail about that particular content rather than just copying it and pasting on your own platform like that. That's basically reused content. Also, add commentary, transformation, education, or reactions. Edit clips with structure and original storytelling. This is going to help you to understand that, that you're just trying to emphasize more on that content rather than claiming it or taking it basically as your own. Fourth one here on our list is copyright violations. Using music, movies, podcasts, images, or clips that are not your own could give you copyright strikes. Now, if you remember, whenever you upload a video, YouTube has a way of processing it to check if at all you have copyright issues. Now, that is just a temporary check. If at all you have copyright issues that the AI was not able to detect at that moment, you could go ahead and post it, and later in some months time you end up getting flagged because you actually use a copyrighted item. So instead of you to use copyrighted item, there are ways for you to avoid it basically. And if at all you must want to use it, there's still way to go around it. Now, avoid using copyrighted item by using free music, YouTube audio library, epidemic sound, etc, things like that. That way YouTube understands that, that these sounds are the sounds that is provided by YouTube and you are actually using them. Give proper credit for allowed content. So whenever I use stock images from Pixabay or Pexels, I do well to always give credit to the owner down in my description. Even if it is for free, I do well to always give credit to the owner. So that way the owner will know that you are giving credit to him. At the end of the day, YouTube isn't trying to frustrate creators basically. They are just trying to protect viewers from things that could actually harm them, because you that is creating that content in an entertaining manner just to get views or just to get watch hours, just to get subscribers, you don't know the effect it's going to have on the viewers, on the audience that get to watch your video. So it's very important that YouTube stick to community guidelines. And if you check, these community guidelines are also international guidelines, and YouTube is sticking to it very, very well. The goal is not just to grow, but to also ensure that this growth lasts for a long time.